and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Pop the Chart live stream. I am your host, Corey, and you can see me on your screen this morning. I am working hard on getting that camera up and running. We cover everything from AMC to GameStop right here on our live stream. With the Gamma Squeeze, Short Squeeze, we cover stocks and more, all with live news, real time. We got news on the right side of your screen, news at the bottom of your screen. We have all kinds of stocks right in the middle. We're following everything, and we want to thank you for joining us. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We got a live chat. It's all open right here on Pop the Chart. It is currently Tuesday, March 9th, 2021. We are 2 minutes shy to market open, and we are ready to roll for the day. We got AMC currently sitting at 945, 1.7% up on the day in the pre-market. And then GameStop rolling this morning, moving on up. Currently at $219, 12.73%. We have a good start to the day, ladies and gentlemen. And eyes, we're following eyes. Second Sight Med, killing it this morning. Another huge gain, 103.28% total. With right now in the pre-market, 59.30% in the pre-market. So I want to thank you so much for joining us, joining me. You can see me now. I'm so excited to be able to have the ability for you to see me. And I believe the delay may not be as bad. So we'll see. We're testing out a new camera system right here on Pop the Chart. I'm ready to roll. I'm ready for a big day. It is market open, ladies and gentlemen. We are moving. Let's take a look at it. AMC already running. We had a little bit of a drop off right off market open. GameStop, same thing. You're getting that morning sell off again. We had a big pre-market run. So you might have that morning sell-off. That's all day traders just going at it. Yeah. Hi-Fi, welcome. Good morning. I've got the camera. Hopefully it's not that big of a delay. It's something I found online that says it works. So we're trying it. We're trying it. Whoop, whoop. And we're also following DOGE this morning. We're going to follow DOGE. We're going to follow cryptocurrencies as well. I want to get some crypto up here on the live stream. Already getting news across the wire this morning via DraftKings. DraftKings coming across the wire. Booming but balanced. Exposure still recommended. This is for SPACs. Specs. All right, the sync looks good. That's awesome. I appreciate it. I'm super stoked to be able to see this work. I got it rolling. I was working on it all morning, trying to get it all squared away. That's why I was running just a little behind. I was like, I'm gonna get it in just before market open. I'm gonna get it in. I'm gonna get this camera up and running, and that I did. So I'm super excited to be able to have that. I think that element is going to help grow the channel so much, and it is utilizing my phone, actually. It's weird how it's using my phone as the camera. So, yeah, there you go. So, if somebody calls, the camera may go out. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see. We'll have to test it. Watch my phone start ringing, and then I'll see the camera go out. So, we'll see. We're testing it. And that's just for right now. That's until I get a new updated cam here. I just gotta like stop touching my face. I feel like I have this like habit of wanting to put my hand right here, so I gotta get over that. But anyway, back to stocks. Look at eyes rolling again. Man, does that stock does it ever die? I don't think so. It's insane. You know what's funny is my dad. He is not the biggest stock person in the world, but yesterday he called me. He's like, "Hey, did you see that?" He's like, "There's a stock we missed out on." I was like, "Oh yeah, what's that?" And I said, "Let me see if I missed on it." He's like, "I think it's called Eyes." I was like, "Yeah, Dad, I've been talking about that for a week. That stock's been blowing up for a week. Where you been? Wake up! Come on." So yeah, that's where we're at. Yeah, I worked hard. Last night I was up pretty late, getting some things rolling in here. Getting some things rolling. We did get some bad news on the COVID front, though. I will say, coming across the wire, just saying in Connecticut, breaking news: there's a first death from a COVID variant in Connecticut. So they said there was a COVID variant, one of the different strains of COVID-19. Currently first death in Connecticut. So we'll see where that goes. Although I do remember seeing on TV someone, a doctor, talking about the whole variants and how the COVID vaccine should still be okay for multiple variants. Considering like they're all like practically the same thing when it comes down to it. It's just a matter of a different strain, but the vaccine still supposedly, from what this doctor that I saw on TV, again, supposedly, I'm giving you the quotes on the fingers, the quotes, but supposedly it helps it. So anyway, S&P 500 future spiking right at the open. Look at GameStop running. We might have to just get a pop of the chart right off the bat, and it looks like we are. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting it right off the bat. We are getting it right off the start. Look at GameStop today. What is going on? Pop of the chart. 9:35. We're 5 minutes. We're 5 minutes into the day. And already getting a pop on GameStop. Look at it. I was listening to old Trey from Trey Straight this morning on his live show. And they had a person on there that commented, said that GameStop's better than AMC. Of course, Trey, like me, was like, yo, man, come on, man. We're all in this together. We're all in this together. But yes, GameStop has been running. AMC, however, I agree with Trey. It has a bigger squeeze potential based on the technicals and the fundamentals. So, but I hear you. GameStop. We're in this together. Come on, don't be negative. I'm just happy today that we got I'm happy today that we got the show up and running. Knock on wood. Knocking on some wood with no technical difficulties, all right? So we'll see. We'll see where the day goes. We'll see where the day goes. But as of right now, we are doing very well. All right, give me a second. I'm going to pop back over here to you. Get my screen up and running here. All right. Newsfeed. Any way you could shrink it down. I mean, I could do that. I could do that. Let's see. You might see part of my screen for a second here. Let me try it. Hold on a second. I know I'm going the wrong way, but I gotta do this. This ticker's in the way. I would have to make my, I'd have to make myself a little bit bigger. See what I mean? So I have to make myself bigger. But the problem is, I'm like, if I make this myself bigger, it's gonna cover that up anyway. So I really don't have a choice. At the end of the day, once I do that, because of it's just because of the way the camera actually is. If I make my image bigger, it's gonna go taller because it's up and down, not landscape. I actually have like a bunch of the, see, it's like literally, I could drag this up maybe, but you're gonna lose some of it. Hold on, let's just try that. Let's play with it. See, I can drag it, but then it covers up most of the feed. See what I'm saying? So you're really only gonna see the top of the feed if I do that. So you see the very top thing, but you lose the rest of it. That's the only negative. What do you think? I mean, again, you're losing the top part of the news feed. It's just it just goes at a, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's why I kind of pulled it down so that you could still see some of the news. That's about the best I can do. I don't know if you like it. If I drag it up any higher, you're gonna eliminate that. You're gonna eliminate the top of the news, at least the next 4 or 5 articles. The reason my camera's up and down is I have a special holder. It holds it. If I turn it sideways, it's hard with the way that it works. The camera has like a weird, I don't know. It's good right now where it's at because you can see me. That's the whole point. I try to keep it somewhat close, like right about there. Is that too big for your screen? Overall, what you started with is the best. I hear it. I see you. I see what you're saying. All right. Looks like there's some multiple news coming in. Johnson & Johnson facing supply issues. Vaccine. Starting to see a lot of COVID news coming across the wire. I feel like that's too big. I'm gonna bring it down just a little bit more. Right about there. I think that's better. Let's go. I just felt like my face is too big on the screen. I don't want to take up everything. Come on now. maybe like right there. That gives you, I think, the best of both worlds. You get to see me, you get to see the news, you can still see some of the stuff that was in the news, you see the screen, we got our lower thirds. I mean, it's either that or I cover up the, I could cover up this down here in the bottom corner. But I kind of wanted to keep the whole live chart thing on there. It's okay. All you can do is play around with it. Get it to where it's like just right. Anyway, we're rolling. Second Sight Med having a little bit of some consolidation. Early morning sell-off. You're seeing it right there. DOGE moving up on the morning, stepping up. AMC currently kind of went down, coming up, starting to trade a little more sideways. So we'll see. It's pushing. It's trying to get over that 948 mark, trying to push towards 950. And then GameStop tearing it up. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you last week that were at that $130 mark, that was like, I don't think it's ever gonna get there. Here we are, not even a week later, right about a week later, and you're almost $100 more a share. Come on now, come on, rolling in the dough this morning. All right, cool. I got the perfect right there. That would be perfect. I did get the, so I try not to be too cluttered. I try to keep it somewhat formal. It's just, it's so hard because you only have so much screen space, right? It's like, you can only do so much. All right. Chewy in the news. Citigroup initiates coverage on Chewy with neutral rating, announces price target of $95. Price target currently $78.61. So there's a raise saying, hey, coming on up. I'd like to know how many are excited. How many people are excited for tomorrow, because AMC is popping the chart and it has earnings tomorrow. And ladies and gentlemen, we're getting another one. Another one. Look at that thing roll. And I got to get it rolling right here, right now. Let's do it. Got to play it. Come on. You know what it is. Say it with me. It's the top of the chart. Look at it go. AMC. I gotta pull out to the 5-minute chart here. We gotta take a look at this. Look at that thing. See ya. Headed north. It's rolling right now. We're seeing it. You're seeing it. I'm seeing it. I feel like with this camera, I feel like I'm breaking the fourth dimension when I talk to the camera. Like, hey, whoa, I'm coming through your screen. You do the finger where you just like, wow. Okay, I'm having too much fun now. Too much fun. AMC rolling with a pop the chart this morning. We got two pops of the chart with our two favorite stocks. And we haven't even been in it. what? A little over 15 minutes? Yeah, 17 minutes. This is craziness. Absolute craziness today. Look at that. GameStop in the news. Option alert. $600 calls. $600 calls for March 19th. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what, next week? The 19th. That's that big day. You've been talking about it. You've been talking about it, March 19th. Yeah. March 19th. There is a lot expected on March 19th. Supposedly, that's like a special day in that, what did they call it? I heard it this morning. Someone mentioned it. They said it was, what's the word for it? I'm losing it. Oh, man. It's a special day. They call it, there's like an actual term for like everything's hitting at once. It's like all the stars are aligning or something. I don't know. They're like, what is he talking about? It's one of those things. Perfect storm. No, that's not it. Yeah, you can say perfect storm. Guard your grill. Good morning. Welcome. Yeah, you can see me. I know you're kind of like, camera's finally working. And, it don't seem to be delayed. It don't seem to be delayed. I found some YouTube video somewhere. I was searching the web, and there's this guy. It's a short, like 5-minute video. He's like, for streamers, he's like, hey, check this camera out. He's like, super easy. Use your phone. There's no latency. It's like almost dead on. And he's like, all you gotta do is type a few things in, hit enter, boom, boom, boom. And, of course, you gotta kind of, get everything all fixed up on your screen and, double check, make sure it's working, And I turned it on this morning and it wasn't delaying like that other camera was that I originally had set up. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, this is legit. I think it's working. And then, as of right now, it seems like it's working. Question is my lips matching up to what I'm saying? Type it in the live chat. Let me know yes or no. Hopefully you can read lips. The other thing is, does my voice? Oh, God, I got a yes. I got a yes. Whoop, whoop. We are rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. I love it. So, the other thing, does my voice match up to my looks? And do my looks disappoint you? I know you may have seen me before, but this is like up close and personal. This thing is like right in my face. This camera's in my face. It's in my bubble. Y'all in my bubble right now. Hey, I got a like for the day. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hit that like button. You got a pretty mouth. You got a pretty mouth. Oh, man. We're getting off topic, all right? We're getting off topic. AMC. Oh, we're getting so close to that. Pushing up towards that $10 mark. And, yeah, so seeing that. Again, I told you this week, if something goes right, my prediction yesterday, AMC, $13. I think it's gonna test it sometime this week. Hopefully by Friday, we get a test of $13. That's my, and again, that's a prediction. I'm not a financial advisor. I am legally obligated to say that. All right, OPGN, we were talking about that. OPGN, well, I got it over here somewhere. There it is, OPGN, right to 24% today. Look at that thing. Zoom out. Let's take a look. Well, it tested And then it came back down pre-market. Tested those. See, we went below that support, back up, just above the resistance, back down. Then we're opening. So there you go. Still 24% for the day, but I mean, we are down from where we were at pre-market. So that's OPGN for you. Again, we are following all kinds of stocks. I got a stock that I want to keep following. This one right here. So I was playing around with that Finviz, the stock screener last night. I was like, you know what? There's got to be some settings. I'm gonna look at some stocks that popped recently, just kind of like the way they were. Like, again, not all stocks are the same, but there are trends that you can sometimes pick out. So I looked at ICE because, you know, it's one of those ones. I keep looking for stocks that's like flat for a little while, right? It's flat, and then all of a sudden it shoots up, right? It's just those stocks that, like, they're just kind of flat, and then boom. So I was kind of comparing like the different metrics, and then I put them in the old stock screener, and this was one of the top ones that popped up. This NBRV, Nabriva, and they were yesterday. They actually hit their 52-week low yesterday. And it was, they got earnings on March 11th, which I don't know. I mean, again, the stock has been beaten down. It's one of those beaten down. It's been beaten down. So it's, again, I'm not saying go invest in the stock. I'm saying I want to watch it because I'm curious to see, like, if that stock screener was anywhere close to producing a stock that, you know, could potentially pop or go up. So I'm looking at it. Again, they hit their 52-week low, and they're already up 3% on the day. So there might be some sort of goodness to what I was put in. So I'm gonna test that out. If that stock runs, if that ends up running, I'm gonna be like, whoa, I'm onto something. And maybe I just get lucky on one stock and then the next one and I don't. So you never know. We'll see. But OPGN, look at that. Let's all right, I got my screen. I didn't quite get a chance to pull up Stocktwits. Let me get up here. Stocktwits. I'm gonna try not to bump the phone. It's my keyboard's right beside it, so bear with me. If I bump it, I'm sorry. When I say bump the phone, I mean the camera. Kathy Woods, ARK Innovation Fund rebound 7% Tuesday as Tesla other tech darlings pop. Tech darlings. All right, so trending this morning. There is a lot of green trending this morning. Of course, Second Sight Med definitely. But INVO, let's take a look at that. That one's looking insane. INVO. Invo. Bioscience. Whoop whoop. Holy smokes. Holy Toledo. Look at that thing. 204%. Was that on my list? Let's take a look. Was that on my list? Oh, Finviz. Let's see if I can remember the setup I had yesterday, because I forgot to hit the save button. Figures. It was only a few things in there I put, so it shouldn't be too hard. I should be able to remember it. Come on. I can do it. Finviz. So I'm in my stock screener app right now. I'm checking it. Of course, it's not going to show me what happened yesterday. It's going to show me what's available today. But anyway, look at that one. INVO. Rolling. APDN. Applied DNA says launches Linea COVID-19 selective genomic surveillance mutation panel to boost SARS-CoV-2 variant detection and tracking nationally. So, Applied DNA Sciences up 2.8% right now with some looks like some COVID, SARS kind of, yeah, COVID-19 news. Sol 1244 right now with the 1450 price target. And Tesla was spotted filming new Tesla semi-electric truck prototype. Oh yeah, on test track, yeah, which we saw that yesterday. They probably got the link to it again. If you did get a chance to see this, it's really interesting. But that's Tesla's new semi truck, and they had it out on the track. There's this video of it. You could just see it going around the track. Yeah, Tesla semi, ladies and gentlemen. Look at it go. Basically what happened is somebody flew a drone over the Tesla facility. They happened to be flying a drone. They just happened to catch this, and so it got leaked. Or no, it says right here, Tesla appeared to be filming the semi-truck. Oh yeah, they are. They're filming it, but then right there you can see them filming it. Because you can see it right on the back. Look, they're filming it off the back of the vehicle. But the what it was is someone just saw it and they were like, hey, they put their drone in the air and just happened to catch it. So it leaked. So there you go. If you didn't see that yesterday, that was pretty cool. That's Tesla semi-truck. All right. Excuse me. All right, I got to do my breakfast this morning. I got my spoon right here. Look at this. The water. And I won't show the logo, but this is the stuff right here. Okay, this is the stuff. I don't want to get hit for trying to market something. You know what I mean. This is what this looks like, all right? This is what a diet looks like right here. Right out here. Look at this. It's all like... You guys are like, what is he doing right now? What is this? It's called Stock and Breakfast. Stock and Breakfast. We're right at 10 a.m. too, right on the money. Just enough time. Get breakfast in, 10 a.m. Eyes, after having that a little bit of a morning sell-off, starting to move upward. You're seeing some upward momentum. We had some consolidation on AMC and GameStop as well. OPGN. Look at it go. Let's pull off eyes for a second. OPGN. Look at it run. Look at it run! OPGN, 37%. Guard your grill. You're getting it. Yeah, this is how you gotta drink this thing, right? It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty delicious. I would have done this off cam excuse me, off camera. But the problem was I was trying to get the camera up and running this morning, so I was like, I had to just run and grab my breakfast. I wanted to get on before market open. Yesterday I had some technical difficulties and ended up having to start after market open. We're getting it though. We're moving on. Every day I feel like we're getting a little better with the show. Adding more and more stuff. I got my music program's working a lot better now. I got the camera rolling. We got the news feed. And oh yeah, speaking of the news feed, while I'm thinking about it, old person responded back from the news feed company and wanting to set something up. So I I'm gonna work on getting some type of promotion deal on that, and see if we can get the hookup for some of you peeps out there as well. So I'm working magic right now. Working magic. Uh-oh. Trex talking about earnings. Let's see where they're at. Right now, Trex share price is at $91.94 after a 3.60% gain. Moreover, the past month the stock fell by 12.2%, but in the past year went up by 110%. Shareholders might be interested in knowing whether the stock is overvalued, even if the company is performing up to par in the current session. Assuming all other factors are held constant, this could present itself as an opportunity for shareholders trying to capitalize on a higher share price. The stock is currently below its 52-week high by 70.65%. And then here's some talks about the earnings. So there you go. There's some info right there on, you want to take a look at it, on Trex. All right, so we've got some stocks that hit 52-week lows today. Let's look at it. 52-week lows. DoorDash hit a yearly low of $130. And it's been up, just barely up over even on the day. Acadia Pharmaceuticals, 52-week low, $23.65. Root is 52-week low, hitting $11.49. So Root, maybe you want to check that out. I mean, when you see lows, that's huge. 52 weeks, it hasn't been that low. So maybe you want to look at it. Grayberg Vision, yearly low of $9.20. So there are some 52-week lows for this morning. Monster Energies, Monster Beverage shares are trading higher. Morgan Stanley is overweight, saying, yeah, raised its price from 101 to a whopping 106. Look at that. That's a huge raise right there. That's $5. $5. Oh, look at that. We're following it. Invo. Right now in the news. Resumed trading after being halted. We saw it halted. Up 200%. All right, Bulls, hang in there. I gotta get my my special gummies. They look like this. These things right here. Gummies. Well, I got a phone call. And I don't think it messed the camera up, so we should be good. I've actually been with insurance. I've been with insurance since Mm. 2009, 2008, something like that. I'm one of their like long-lasting, like loyal customers. Like every time I talk to one of the people on the phone, they're like, "Wow," and I'm like, "What?" They're like, "You're like a gold customer." Like, what? They're like, "You've been with us since like forever." And I'm like, "Well, you know." And people always say, "Oh, shop other interests." I'm like, "I've never had a problem, so I don't really see the point of it. I'm pretty loyal." I'm one of those loyal people, like, and they give me like umpteen million discounts, so like they said I've like earned like every discount you can like possibly imagine, like based on my account. They're like it's like all attached, just from staying with them for so long. A lot of people forget that. They're so used to like jumping ship and trying to find a better deal that people forget that if you do stay loyal to a company, a lot of times they'll give you extra perks that you wouldn't expect to get. And you can talk to their, usually their agents see that. They'll look in there and they'll go, "Oh man, wow, you've been here for a long. Let me help you out here. You deserve it." Like, they'll just go in there and they'll do a bunch of stuff. So, you know. But yeah, we were talking about Root, so that's why I was giving you the whole insurance take right there. News is flying this morning. I mean, I don't even think I can keep up with it. It's coming in so fast. I mean, they're coming in like 4 and 5 articles at a time. It is a wild Tuesday. There's a lot going on right now. Right here, China and the U.S. in talks for top-level relationship reset meeting in Alaska. South China Morning Post. Okay, that's according to their post. So, U.S. and China going to meet in Alaska. So there you go. They're gonna be on like some ice shelf somewhere, and it's gonna be like a movie. They're gonna meet. It's gonna be like diplomat from U.S., diplomat from China, and they're out on the ice. There's nobody around. There's just a bunch of like bodyguards. And they all, you know, got their guns drawn, and then one hands a suitcase to the other. Just like, it's like, here you go. This is our meeting. We're meeting. This is and they're like, "Man, why did you have to pick this? It's like place that's so cold." Like we could have done this anywhere. You had to do it in Alaska. Oh man, we would remote. We want to make sure nobody sees us. Oh, Build-A-Bear. Whoop whoop. Build-A-Bear workshop preview. Earnings. We got a lot of earnings coming up. A lot of earnings. Wall Street expecting an EPS of 16 cents and sales around $90.49 or $90.49 million. Sorry. In the same quarter last year, Build-A-Bear Workshop announced EPS of 40 cents on revenue of $104.58 million. So there you go. That's Build-A-Bear. I'm telling you, that place is insane. Last year, we had the opportunity to go to Myrtle Beach, despite all the COVID stuff that was going on. We ended up going down there. We drove down. We were like, we stayed away from people. It was anyway. There's a place down there you could go to. We went there just to kind of eat and whatnot, get some food, and we noticed that the Build-A-Bear workshop, that it had like because we had our daughter with us, and we're thinking, oh man, maybe we'll go get her Build-A-Bear, you know, while we're here. We've never done that before, so whatever, let's check it out. Went around the corner and like keep in mind, we know COVID was a thing, but this thing was lined. It was like, you would have thought people were in line for like the brand new like iPhone or like the Galaxy phone or whatever. Like it was lined around the building, down the way. There was like 300 people in line. And I'm thinking, I actually kind of like, I mean, I was like 6 feet away, but I literally went up. I was like, is this really the line for Build-A-Bear? And they're like, yeah. Like, we're waiting just to get our bear made. And I'm like, really? You're waiting how long for a teddy bear? I'm like, I go to one of these gift shops, buy a teddy bear in like 5 minutes to be done. Like, oh yeah, but you could, you can name it and you can put all the stuff in it and everything. I'm like, Build-A-Bear's a thing, man. It's like the old Beanie Baby craze back in the day. It's legit. People like go from all over to like make their Build-A-Bear. It's wild. It blew my mind. I never realized how popular that was until I actually seen it in person and was like, what? Alrighty. Let's check out Stocktwits. What's going on? Rankings. Tell you what, old gold nugget, man. People are like into that. It's been trending like crazy on Stocktwits. Gold nugget. Of course, Invo is definitely trending, which we've seen that up 200%. That thing's rocking. Anyway. All right, I'm curious. How was your evening yesterday? If you had a good evening, tell us about it. Put it in the live chat. If you did something wild, you did something crazy, let us know. I finally got the gates fixed outside. I was working on. We had these gates for our dogs, for my dog, I mean. And finally got them, got it up and running. I had to do some searching through the garage though to get the everything to work right. There was something up with the gates, so I was like, gotta do this, gotta do that. Never fails when you go to put something together or whatever. There's always like something, like you get all the way to the end and there's something you're like, oh, this ain't working. And it's nothing to do with like following directions, just like something just out of the blue is like, and you gotta go dig through the garage, find something like, what can I do to fix this? But I got them up and running. The gates are up. They're working. For my dog, I got a good setup in the back now. Try to keep the dog out of the mud. That's the plan. That way I don't have to like fall over baby gates anymore. You know what I mean? No more baby gates. I'm done with that. RLX technology option with $35 calls. There you go. Look at that. That's $15 a share with $35 calls right now for July. Getting some more earnings preview. ComScore. Let's see. Expecting to report a loss of 15 cents per share, with revenue likely to be around 88 million, according to consensus. So there you go. That's earnings for ComScore. All right, here we go. All right, I'm posting on Stocktwits, so that's why I'm looking up on my screen right now. I'm trying to find some stuff, and then I'm putting a post out. But I'm here. I'm paying attention. I'm in the hizzy. You can see me. I'm working. AMC starting to move back upward. Look at that. We got a little bit of a hook action going on right there. Seeing some upward movement. Let's go to the 1 minute chart and take a look. There we go. Boom, boom. I have a little bit of a George W. Double bottom, boom. Move up in the 1 minute chart.
Shut up and sit down.
Oh, GameStop getting a little pop. Look at that. That rhyme. GameStop getting a pop. Keep rolling, keep rolling, keep moving, GameStop. Let's go. All right, here we go. Here we go. We are watching GameStop currently 236. So, if you had GameStop last week and you were in at that 130 mark, you're sitting happy right now. Why? Because you're up. You're up. You have $100 a share. You have $100 a share right now. GameStop on its way, almost halfway to that big hit when we had that huge run-up with GameStop in the end of January. So that's huge. AMC also rolling too, pushing it up 980. Look at, we had a high of 996 for the day, so we're pushing that $10 mark with AMC. We're moving right now, and awesome. We're also following Invo and OPGN as well as several others. And just look at GameStop starting to run. Huge. Can't believe it. I mean, if you had them last week, if you had GameStop last week, it was like $132. And now here it is. $238. I mean, you're up $100 a share. That's huge right now with GameStop. If you're just joining us, welcome to the channel. My name is Corey. I am the host of the Pop the Chart live stream. Welcome. You can see me on your screen. I finally got the camera up and rolling. We are officially live and following the real-time news over to the right, as long as real-time news at the bottom. And we have our live chat currently rolling as well. Right there, type it up if you got a price prediction, if you got a stock that you're interested in looking at, something you want to maybe talk about, anything, feel free to hit us up in the live chat. Also, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Feel free to join us. We're here all day. We cover the stocks from about, right around market open, a little before market open, all the way to market close. We also keep everything rolling all the way through the aftermarket hours as well. So we are here. We are here. Carlos, welcome to the channel. Invo and Zila. Let's check out Zila for a second. I'll follow Zila. Check it out. Xila, or however you want to say that. If I said that wrong, I said it wrong. I apologize. I'm only human, just like everybody else in the world, except for, animals. Anyway, yeah, look at it, rolling up there. 140%, insane. That's huge. That's big. Are you in on that? You in on that, dog? Carlos, you in? In at 272. Man, making the money today, Carlos. Carlos, you're gonna be taking us out for drinks later, man. We'll have to get together or something, man. With that, that's huge. Good deal, my friend. Hey, hit that subscribe button. Stay with us, Carlos. You seem like a cool dude. I like that. That's huge. Good deal, man. That was what always blows my mind is when I go to Stocktwits and I look at the rankings and you don't see the stock that's 100 and 200% showing up, and you're like, wait, how is this not trending? And right now, Zila, the one you just called right there, it's not even trending. I'm looking at the top 10 right now. It's not even in it. Not even close. Not even close. And they're trending. Insane. Again, though, sometimes that stuff is delayed, so I give it that. I give credit for that. They might be delayed a little bit. But, Invo, man, that thing is just going to the moon. I mean, look at it. Look at that. That's oh, man. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what the word is for that. Is there even a word? I don't know. Anyway, looking over here, let's take a look at the news really quick. Let's see what we got going on. New York City to give $20,000 loans to restructure the taxi medallion debt, announces $65 million taxi medallion owner retail relief fund. So there you go. That's for Lyft, Spy, Uber. So anybody in the taxi side of things, New York City is trying to help them out. And again, that's probably all related to COVID-19 and getting back to normal, right? Lowe's company's shares are trading higher after Citigroup initiated coverage on the stock with a buy rating and announced a $195 price target. Lowe's 168, so that's an uptick. Here shortly, man. If we keep moving up, I'm gonna have to get another. You know what? Let's do it for Invo, because Invo's doing it right now. Invo is ready for a pop of the chart. Say it with me. Pop of the chart right now at 10:25 on March 9th, 2021 on Invo. Currently killing it almost 300% on the day. The volume, 28 million. About to set some more highs. And moving on up, we have Invo. Again, thank every one of you for joining me. I appreciate you for checking out the channel. This is our second week here. We are growing. We are new. I am new. But we're working together to grow this, to make this a place where we all can work together, have a community for talking about stocks and live news and updates in the stock market throughout each trading day. I also cover some crypto, if you like crypto. We got Doge. I follow Doge. Doge up today. Also Bitcoin. We got Bitcoin up in here. Ethereum. I was looking at Ethereum. I pulled that up. Ethereum. And Ethereum, that may take a that may actually go up a little bit here in the near future, because Atari, we were talking about Atari yesterday. Atari is doing a crypto casino where you can use I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my screen back up so I can see. Here we go. Where you can use Ethereum to use it for the casino, to gamble online. So that you might see Ethereum start to kind of pop with that, in Atari. We were looking at Atari yesterday. It was like 45. Okay, it's up 4% today. 47. And Atari is weird. Like we kept looking. I was like, what is Atari's call letters? And I should have figured. They're Pong. Pong. Duh. Come on, Atari. You play Pong on Atari, right? Come on. So I found it, but I was just surprised to see how cheap that stock is, and the fact that it's on OTC. It's on the OTC market. I was like, what? I would have thought, you know, that would have been a lot higher, and I would have thought it would have been, you know, traded on the actual market. So I don't know. Anyway, huge Carlos, man, you're killing it today. In at $6. Wow. You're gaining on Zila and Invo. You're gonna be vying for my job soon. You're gonna take my streaming job here. You're gonna be like, hey. But I appreciate you letting me know about something, you know. Zila, I didn't see that. I didn't have that. I did not see that stock. Again, it wasn't coming across the trending. Sometimes things like that happen. I appreciate you letting me know. Thank you so much. That's huge. And go get it, man. Go make that money. First and foremost, I have to let everybody know I'm not a financial advisor, by the way. I'm legally obligated to say that. So, you know, I'm just a Joe Schmo, just like any other regular average Joe out there. And so, I made up your losses to CCIV and SNDO. Yeah, it never fails, right? Like, it's like you get that, like, you know, that dry spell where you're just kind of like, ugh. You look at your portfolio and you're like, man, I blew that one. I messed up on that. Oh, I thought I was going to get, oh, man. And then you get that one day where you're like, yes. You're like, you wake up out of bed, you look at your phone, you're like, the pre-market started, and you look at it, you're like, oh, man. You get up, jump out of bed, start dancing, do your touchdown dance. You take your shirt off, you throw it down on the ground, and spike it like a football. Okay, maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm the only one that does that. Regardless, I mean, if we take and we trend line this, look at this thing. It's right on the trend. It's moving. You might even have like another like double bottom here, and then it run up with like a little bit of a George. I mean, it's setting up a George W right here. Look at that. Boom, boom. I mean, if we go to the 5-minute chart, you probably see a little better. Look, get the boom, boom. We'll see. Should move up. That thing's, it's running. You see it right there. GameStop also up. Trend line. Of course, you got that nice floor setting right there too as well. But we're setting it up. AMC. Look at that. We're setting them up. Look at these. All these stocks. Every one of these. Trend line. Look at that. That's what we call a good day in the market. Why do halts happen? Okay, so Carlos, halts whenever a stock goes too fast, up or down, they halt it just to like give the market a break, right? Like, I don't know, like the logic behind it has always been, and we were discussing this the other day. The logic behind it blows my mind, because I'm sitting there thinking, like, what benefit do you get out of stopping it? I don't know. Now, I get it. Sometimes stuff moves way too fast, and they want to have that ability to like control it, so we don't have a stock market crash per se. But like, you know, I could see it if like a stock was going down. In my personal opinion, if a stock was going down and it's like just dying and it's going down, I could see halting it and kind of like maybe giving some people some time to put some buy orders in. I could see that. But when it goes up, it's going up. You're making money. What do you... I don't know. I mean, that's my take on it, Carlos. I don't know. It's one of those things. It's like a rule. It's just a rule, man. We gotta follow the rules. Rules are rules. You may not like them, but you gotta deal with them. That's life, man. That's life for you. I coach football. I coach youth football, and that's like the unwritten rules that they have in football of, like, you know, not like taking your best player and having them, you know, run all over a team when you're up by 50. You know, it's like it's just those unwritten rules. Invo, of course, look what happened. It comes back and it's, I mean, you're still at that level right there, right? We're testing it again. My like line might be just a hair off here. There we go. Anyway, so you're seeing it. It's testing. We'll find out. Again, let's look at it. You got a lot of buy-in right here. The only thing that is, you're getting close. You're coming up towards that, what we call overbought right there. Where you get up at that RSI and you get up close to 70. So that's where you got to watch on Invo. You have to check it out, but you still have, I mean, there is some selling. You have a large sell wall at, looks like, yep, 1070. So that's your test right there, 1070. Hi-Fi, guard your grill, where you at? You hanging out? What'd you do? Did you sneak off for breakfast? My other pop the chart pals, my apes, where you at? Let's see here. Shares of several companies in the broader technology sector are trading higher as yields drop. A drop in yields has driven rebound in the sector following a recent sell. Okay, so that's huge. So last week the market tanked quite a bit. There was a lot of red. If you were in the second half of last week, it was a lot of red. My screen at one point, I think I only had one green stock. It was mind blowing. But anyway, so that was all basically they were saying due to the yields were actually going up, and because of that, it caused the market to kind of tank because people were putting the money in the yields. Well, now this week you're seeing a lot of green, right? Green. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 7 out of my what? 20 some stocks there on the side. 7 of them are red, and they're saying that again. The yields dropped. What happens when the yields drop? Market goes up. So we're seeing a transition. GameStop, boom! In the news, shares are trading higher on continued strength after the company on Monday announced a committee led by Ryan Cohen. Ryan Cohen, we were talking about him last week. So Ryan Cohen is the CEO of Chewy, I believe. Will announce a CTO and e-commerce leader. The stock has been volatile this year amid retail investor interest. So yeah, so Ryan Cohen, who has a big stake in GameStop, is the CEO, I believe, of Chewy, the company that does the pets. And he posted a tweet last week. There was one day, like I said, everything was red last week. There was one day, I'm trying to remember which day it was. I was like, what, Wednesday, Thursday, something like that, where the stock just all of a sudden just started, AMC and GameStop both. But GameStop started it, just started running. And we're like, what in the world? There was no news, there was no nothing. They say it was a tweet by Ryan Cohen. So Ryan Cohen, let's see if I can find a picture of him. Ryan Cohen, yeah, he's the founder of Chewy. So here we go. I'm gonna bring it over here so you can see. This is Ryan Cohen, co-founder and former CEO. Okay, so he was the former CEO. So he founded Chewy, but now is like big into GameStop. This dude right here is like the Elon Musk of GameStop. All right. Anytime this guy does anything, the stock goes bananas. All right. I mean, it goes bananas. So be on the lookout for Ryan Cohen. I mean, he's on Twitter. We got him on Twitter. Twitter, Ryan Cohen, that guy right there. You know what? I don't even know why I even followed it. There's that tweet. So this was the tweet that apparently sent GameStop flying, and it was a tweet of a sock puppet. So we're sitting here going, supposedly a sock puppet sent GameStop moving last week in the middle of a huge market sell-off. So this guy, you need to check him out. Ryan Cohen. When he says hey, when he says jump on GameStop, people gonna jump. So definitely keep that guy in your news feed. But they say committee led by Ryan Cohen, which will announce a CTO and e-commerce leader. Stock has been lost. Okay. Anyway. All right. All right. We're a little over an hour into the market. Little over an hour. Let's get an update real quick. GameStop right at that 240 mark. 15.75 mil on the day. AMC 987. 34 million on the day in volume. Invo huge, over $11. 35 mil. And then we got Zila. Just found out about them. I hope I'm saying that right. Zila. I think the X is silent. Zila, whatever. However you want to say it. It's $4. $4. And 154 mil. That's insane. So that's and we look down tomorrow. Let's look down here. Stock I found last night up 4%. Second Sight Med up another 24%. That thing just keeps running as well. Take a look at it as well. And then old Pong is up. Atari. Super League Gaming up 14%. Starting to move up after it hit that big low. I mean, it was high last week. And then fell. Had a big fall from grace. And then, picked up some bag holders. I might be one of those bag holders, but then again, I don't have a big stake in that, so I'm not real worried about it. That's just a little small potatoes thing that I got into, right? Anyway, Tesla finally above that $600 mark, up 11%. Tesla moving. Finally. I mean, they were in a downward channel that was just like spiraling out of control. They had a rocket blow up last week and all kind of, Tesla's sister company had a rocket blow up and all that jazz. Anyway, Bitcoin up. Doge starting to turn around. Starting to see a little bit of a turnaround on Doge. HCMC still moving. Still moving. SHIB finally. Finally. Yeah, I almost shipped my bed because I anyway, because that old commercial back in the day, I love that. Anyway, I have a big stake in that. I'm along on SHIB. Of course, a couple weeks ago, I was feeling like I was gonna have some I don't know, I had a paper hands moment, right? I was sitting there going, man, I could take a good profit on this right now. I could do it. I know along that this should be a lot better, that this should go up more. And I was flirting with the turning my diamond hands into paper hands, and then I said, no, you can do it. Diamond hands, this thing's gonna go. It's gonna go. And then we had the big drop off, and I keep looking at it, and I'm like, red. I'm like, come on, you can run. You can do this. You can move. And finally, we're seeing green. I'm seeing some green. I think we found a bottom on SHIB. And that is your update. A little over an hour into the market. Again, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We are growing the channel. That's the goal. We're all in this together. Also, there's some links in the description. You want to check it? I got links to my Twitter, my Stocktwits. There's a link to if you don't have WEBULL, which is right here on your screen, the WEBULL desktop app, WEBULL platform. There's a link there to 2 free stocks. You can click on it. If you sign up through my referral link, you get 1 free stock right off the bat, and then I believe you get another one if you deposit $100 through WEBULL. So you have to check that out. And then Finviz, they got Finviz on there. Finviz stock screener, you can check it out. I'm curious though, speaking of Fin, I was thinking of Fintel. I want to look at AMC real quick. AMC. Oh wow, nice. 85,000 shares, only 85,000 short shares available according to Fintel. And the short borrow rate is still through the moon, 10.47%. So I mean, if you want to see this, I'll pull it up real quick on the screen for you. So there you go, 85,000 short shares available, 10.47 short borrow. And then looking at the volume, that was yesterday, March 8th. 19 mil short out of 114. What? That don't make sense. Anyway, 16.80 on the ratio. That don't make any sense at all. Anyway, that many? Really? That many? Yeah, it does make sense. It's not that bad. Okay, yeah, pretty close. It's right. Anyway, it looked weird for a second there when I first pulled it up. The numbers. Again, I had the microphone. I had the microphone in front of my face, so it's hard to see. All right, Chevron. From Chevron's Investor Day, company does not expect refining margins to return to previous mid-cycle levels, but improvement should be seen as demand recovers. Yes. Okay, Chevron, yeah. We already know. It's going to get better in that market. Demand. Supply and demand. Demand is coming back. No, COVID is starting to slowly go away. We're seeing a turnaround. All right. You know, I was wondering if Kodak was going to show up in the news, and it finally did, because they were talking about Kodak last night. I've seen Kodak come across. Let's see. K-O-D-K. Kodak. Kodak news right here. They spiked higher as traders circulate U.S. Patent and Trademark Office abstract for companies pacifying articles. Yes. So they, yeah, Kodak is in the news. They were in the news yesterday. And then they had somebody take an 8.74% stake in the company. And so, Kodak, if we look at them, I'm just going to pull, I'm pull Zilla away just for a second. I can always go back to it. K-O-D-K. Kodak. Look at that. Again, news came yesterday. They're like, nah. They had a little spike up last night, post market, when the news came out. Probably look at that. Right? Yep. Right around the time the news came out. That stake in the company, they had a pop, and then you come back here. They had to drop off this morning, sell off. We went pretty well sideways until market open, and then the news hit the market, and now look. Now it's trending on Stocktwits. Why? News, that's why. And it's big old W right there. Look at that. Boom, George W moving on up. Kodak. Currently trending on Stocktwits. So there you go. See? News feed, I'm telling you. The news feed is where it's at. Oh, we got it's exclusive. Tech Group is going to appear. Okay, yeah. That's just them talking about that. And the news feed, they sometimes they send some promos out for their actual news channel that they have. All right. Let's go back to Zila, because that thing is monstrous right now. Monstrous. Got a little bit of consolidation. We are setting a floor up on Zila. Floor currently was at 3. Yeah, let's throw a horizontal line on there. Looks like right about there. There we go. Yeah, what's that? 392. There's a floor right in that ballpark. Pretty close. Right in that 390, 392 range. You might even be able to get it like 389, but for the most part, right in that area is a floor. 390. They're setting up a floor, and you're seeing a top. It's hit here twice. Right there. So we moved up, we went into this channel, we set a floor up, and now you're looking for a possible double bottom and maybe a run back up right here, and then you're going to test that $4.34 mark again, and that's Zila. You're having the same thing. We went to the top of that, we fell off that cliff, we're starting to fall down, and again it's trying to set a floor on Invo. By the way, we are seeing an uptick in subscribers, so I want to say thank you so much for everybody that subscribed. Thank you. Appreciate it so much. Seeing an uptick in it. Old J Hot, Flybeast, thank you so much for subscribing. Again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That definitely helps the channel out, helps it grow. Invo shares resume, trading up 227%. So yeah, again, that little drop off might have just been where they halted, and then it's kind of, you know, again, when you halt a stock, it is what it is, right? Rules are rules. So that might be it. That might just be the halt, and then now it's trying to recover from it. So you may see like it pull back and then work its way back up. Got to get that buying pressure back in there again. You got buying. There's a big buy wall, 3,780 at 950. So people are trying to get in. There's a sell wall at 980. So that's where you want to watch, is that sell wall at 980. If you can break that sell wall at 980, you can see it. RSI setting pretty decently right now at 47. Not terrible. You're not quite close to that 70. So could see an uptick and a run here very soon on Invo. The other thing that's nice, you got that, again, the 200 EMA is trending, or is underneath, you know, the 15 MA. So you're seeing that, which is big. That's a good sign. Well, now when you see that start to come down underneath that 200 mark, that's when you want to get worried on Invo. So you have to watch that. Zila falling out of that channel. We had it drop. It's dropping. Zila taking a big hit right now. Let's look at it. There's more buying. You're seeing a lot of buys come in. So RSI, I mean, it's being oversold right now. So it should turn around. Yes, there you go. You're starting to see a wide range candle bar and a pullback. So this might just be what we consider a false break. It's just kind of coming down. hopefully it get back up in this channel here, and we'll continue to move up and then work its way that way. So if that's what you got to watch. You got to watch that. But again, 40, so it's low on the RSI, so you're good. Veritone also resumed, so it was up 22%. So VERI. Let's take a look at VERI. Veritone in the news. Whoa, look at that thing. Wow. Boom. That's a big jump. And it's moving again. It was halted and resumed trading up 21%. You have this pullback. The 1 minute chart's not really giving you much because it just went up, stopped, pulled back. Keep an eye on that stock right there. $35. Let's see where it's at. You have a lot of buying, not much selling. It's a little oversold. Or overbought, I mean. A little overbought. It's above 70. So that might pull back. That might just be a quick jump up and pull back. We'll have to see. But Veritone took a pop. It took one. We'll see where it goes. See if it continues to run. Shares of several e-commerce companies are trading higher as drop in yields drives a rebound in growth sectors. The recent Senate passage of COVID-19 stimulus measure has also lifted economic optimism and helped the broader retail space, and that's true. So we got money coming into the market with the stimulus, so that's also going to help as well. So I think in the coming weeks you're going to start seeing the market have a big turnaround. You're going to start seeing it like move upward. And I'm not a financial advisor, but that's my take. And that's just based on news, right? That's based on what's coming up in the news. So Veritone is a circuit breaker. I'm saying it's moving. It resumed at 1050. It's 1054. So you're seeing it move now. It had that little pullback, and now it's starting to kind of come back up. A lot of buying. People are putting money at $35. This is a big buy wall. There you go. Taking off. We'll see where Veri goes. Let's keep an eye on it for a minute. And again, we're keeping an eye on Xela because it fell below that line of support. Fell right below it. Right there. Needs to get back up into there, and keep an eye on that. All right, we are 5 minutes shy of 11 a.m. and we're seeing a lot of circuit breakers. A lot of stocks have been halted today. There's a lot of movement, a lot of green. Things are going insane. People are getting excited about this Tuesday. Everybody's like, man, Tuesday. It's going to be Taco Haven tonight when everybody gets their big Taco Tuesdays out. It'll be Taco Tuesday. They're like, I'm eating an extra taco, except for this guy. I gotta watch my taco eating. I'm on a special diet. If you were with me earlier, you saw me drink my shake, special shake. Yeah, I'm going to the beach. I'm going to the beach next month, so I gotta look good. I gotta get that beach bod going. So yeah, that's where we're at on that. Starting to see a little bit of upward movement on Veritone. Let's see where that goes. It's in the news. Let's go back to, we're seeing this kind of setting the floor. I don't know. There's a lot of buying. Look at all the buying right now on Z. Look at that. 8,000, 11,000. I mean, they're setting a floor. They're trying to set a floor at like 355, right in that ballpark. Oh heck, 360 actually. Putting a huge one, 360. So 360 seems to be right where they're like buying it, but there's a huge sell wall at 370. So they are really, I mean, they're fighting right now. The big fight. But it is currently oversold, almost oversold. All right, we're gonna go back to Invo because Zila's kind of, I think Zila just kind of, or Veritone, excuse me, Veritone just kind of, eh. So we go back to Invo because Invo is the one we want to watch. It's, again, he had that halt, it's coming down, and then trying to move back up. You got what looks to be somewhat of a George W. You got like a bottom move up, so we should see some trending upward. You're not quite overbought yet. You're still good on the RSI, sitting at 54. You're seeing buys coming in. So I think it's safe to say I think it's gonna move to the upside somewhat. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but based on what I'm seeing, the good thing is and it should be on. I don't know why that keeps jumping off. There we go. So the good news is your the 200 EMA is still underneath the 15 MA. So that's good news. As long as that stays under, you should be going. You're gonna watch these two. As this gets closer to coming up here, this is gonna work its way. So you want to watch that. Same thing here. You see them kind of get a little closer together. You want those to be far apart. You notice as they separate, it goes up. So that's something you want to watch. Invo right at that $10 mark. Let's see what they're saying about Invo. I'm gonna look on Stocktwits, see what they're saying. Oh, someone's saying $20 in a day. $20 in a day. I don't know. I'm not saying anything's out of the realm of possibility, but I mean, that stock's up 200% already. You want to double that. You want to double that. So, all right. I don't know. $20 in a day, according to somebody on Stocktwits. So, we shall see. High five. Whoop, whoop. SWBI. Yes, thank you, High Five. My subs are growing. My subscribers are growing. It's huge. I appreciate it. Thank you so much to all my subs. Keep share, spread the word. Spread the word. And you want to take a look real quick at well, Zila's starting to see look come in there. We moved back down off of this, so that's out the question. That's bye-bye. That didn't last long. We're sideways trading now. That halt, I think, really kind of, it puts them downward. And again, we're getting closer to that lunchtime too, so you might see some pullback. Once we get to that like 11 to noonish, 1ish, right in that area, it's kind of, you get that like meh for the day. Things tend to go meh. So SWBI, where you at? You're over here. I know you're over there. You are. This thing scrolls so fast sometimes. So let's pop in here just for a second. SWBI. Yeah, moving on up. Look at that. That's nice. You had a big run up this morning, kind of a little bit of consolidation. It looks like it's about to run again. So Smith & Wesson, 7% up on the day. Huge. Zillow shares quiet following report. Rex Real Estate alleges Zillow's search changes violate antitrust law. Ooh. Zillow's search changes violate antitrust law. So Zillow is in the news for some negativity with a report that they're violating laws. Uh-oh. That's no good. That's no good. Boeing reports booked 82 new gross orders in February. Boeing. I like it. And speaking of numbers, my viewership, yeah, yesterday, I think I hit an all-time high yesterday in viewership. That's actually, it's hopefully today even we keep, hopefully each day we go up a little bit more. That's all I want to do. I just want to see some just positive vibes, continue to increase, continue to grow the channel. And yes, viewership all-time high yesterday. Super awesome. I don't get the numbers till tomorrow, so I will, again, you got to go all through today. I get the numbers for each day the following day, so I have to wait to see what today holds for tomorrow. So, but yesterday, Monday, March 8th, yesterday, I got the highest viewership that I've had. That's insane. So thank you so much to everyone who has viewed my channel, and just thank you. Awesome. Yeah, antitrust is something. I mean, trust is key, right? It's like when you're with stocks, it's kind of, unless you're day trading, right? Unless you're playing single in the relationship status, and you're trust is the marriage of stocks. You gotta have that bond. And I gotta say this to you directly in the camera, because it's like, it's trust. It's what you have to have in a relationship. Okay, this is getting awkward. Right? As you look at my Daddy Shark hat. Yes, my 1.5-year-old daughter got me this for Christmas. Daddy Shark. I rock this hat all the time. People might think I'm crazy, but you know what? My 1.5-year-old daughter got me this. Daddy Shark. Last night, we turned on the old baby shark last night, and when I got the Daddy Shark, she looked at me and she pointed and she goes, "Daddy Shark." Excuse me, Daddy Shark. All right, stimulus update. House will vote tomorrow morning on the bill after receiving paperwork today. So yes, the stimulus was passed by the Senate, but they still have to do their little P's and Q's in the House. So more or less, they're gonna sign it, send it over to the White House, and done. So yes, stimulus is being passed regardless. So it's gonna happen. We all know it's gonna happen. So yeah, Tuesday, everybody's getting their tacos today. Stocks moving up. Green, ladies and gentlemen. Green means go. Green means go. Means run. It means do not sell. I'm not selling. I'm not selling. Diamond hands. Diamond hands. Get that yawn out of here at 11:06 a.m. Get that yawn out of here. I think I'm hearing some weird noise outside. Just don't know what it is. You never know. In my neighborhood, there's always crazy stuff. I'm on a cul-de-sac, special cul-de-sac street, and it's just like So like, you know, people go up and down it all the time, and dogs up and down it, and you know, it's all a little tight-knit neighborhood here. So it's just like every now and then you hear some kids running around. It's most random noises. I swear I just heard something go like really. I know it's not the first Wednesday of the month. I know that. You always get those like sirens. First Wednesday of the month. They always do the tornado sirens around here. You be sitting there and all of a sudden it's like. All right. Bank stocks quiet as hearing. Fed has sent letter to big banks on LIBOR supervision plans. Okay. So bank stuff in the news. Banks. I'm sorry, Hi-Fi, if I made you all misty earlier in that. Guard your grill, yes. 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 Moving up. Thank you. All right. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Ah, my screens. I got too many screens going right now. Everything's going wild. I like trying to keep up with all my screens. Tesla in the news again. Let's see here. Tesla China sells 18.3 thousand vehicles in February for 18% month-over-month growth. So Tesla and China, they're growing in China. China's buying them. They're buying them like crazy over there. It's insane. More news. U.S. House Majority Leader Steny Hoyer says expects House to consider and pass the COVID relief package at 9 a.m. on Wednesday. Okay, so tomorrow, big deal. Okay, so here we go. This is huge for AMC. All right, and GameStop, but I'm gonna say for AMC, this is huge. All right, and I'm gonna copy. I want to copy this. Hold on. Bring it up. So I'm going to post this out. All right. This is huge. Tomorrow, stimulus officially getting passed, according to the majority leader. All right. Number 1, stimulus. Number 2, AMC earnings. All right. Earnings. If those are good. Number 3, we're already moving upwards. We're out of that channel. We're moving in that upward channel. 3. 4. We're going to the moon, ladies and gentlemen. That's 4. You only need that. I mean, come on. That's huge. Huge. You get stimulus. If earnings just somehow end up being good tomorrow. I mean, granted, I get it, right? It's Q4 earnings for AMC. Q4, they didn't have all the craziness that we had in Q1, right? So, ideally, they were fighting, having some trouble money-wise. So, don't expect it to be, like, phenomenal, right? I don't expect the earnings to be phenomenal. If anything, they may not be anything, but, like, at the end of the day, if there's some way that they could just beat those estimates, just to have the word beat, like beat on there, then that would increase probably the volumes. Even you're already seeing volume increase, which is huge. I don't know. Tomorrow could be the prequel to what we call the perfect storm and I say the perfect storm because I can't remember what the exact term is. I'm gonna have to look it up. March 19th, there's a reason. March 19th is supposed to have some. They always say beware the Ides of March, right? March 19th. Beware the Ides of March. Julius Caesar. You know anything about that? Here we go. I believe it was Caesar, right? Oh my God. I'm questioning myself right now. Beware the Ides of March. Shakespeare. I know it's Shakespeare. Caesar, I was right. Julius Caesar. I'm not losing my mind. I remember that from high school. All right. Anyway, March 19th. What's the word for it? Man, 19th. Stock market. I don't know. There was some name for it. I don't know what the name for it. I can't. It's not even coming up in Google. Maybe just some people came up with like. I mean, they're talking about like obviously the stock in 2020 died around that date. So anyway, regardless, it if I'm not mistaken, they said keyword. Hold on. Biden, because President Biden's supposed to be making a speech where was it at? Right here, March 11th. Okay, so that's a day. So that's okay, so it's a Thursday. That's Thursday. I was thinking that might be Wednesday too. I'm like, oh man, President Biden's supposed to talk too, so maybe that's something to do with it. But March 19th, that's the day. 4 states lifting restrictions, which will let theaters open again. Big deal. Big deal. AMC. I'm telling you. I got a feeling tomorrow is going to be huge. I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor. I feel it. The momentum. It's there. It's there. But I'm gonna post that out. That was news. I almost forgot to post it out. AMC GameStop. Come on. Where you at? All right, I'm posting this out right now. Here we go. This is a big deal. All right, I sent it out. Sent it out. Huge. I wanted to let people know, hey, tomorrow, the relief bill getting passed. Earnings tomorrow. Uh-oh. AMC. Just so you know. Huge. Huge news. All right, let's take a look at GameStop with the George W. Boom, boom, moving on up right there. GameStop, 235. Yeah, look at that. Look at that W. Beautiful. And then we've been following Invo. you had that little bit of that, you know, that halt where they halted you. And then now it's like another, that's a little bit of a small W, but you can see it. You have, it's working. It's working. Again, I think momentum was stopped when it got halted. And then, been following Zila. It's back up in that channel. It fell out of that channel. Let's pull it down here so you can see it. So it went up into that channel, stayed there, and then you had that drop, and then we moved back up into that channel. So there you go with Zila. AMC, same thing. Up the channel, kind of slight consolidation, moving back up, sitting at 45 on the RSI. There's a lot of selling though. Got, again, quite a bit of selling here, but I think again, it's almost lunchtime. We're getting close to lunchtime, so you're seeing that. Caesar, the salad dressing, dude. The salad dressing. Yeah, we were talking about Julius Caesar and the Ides of March. It says, I always say, beware of the Ides of March. And right now, I'm about to, we're telling the hedgies to beware of the Ides of March. Hedgies. Governor Andrew Cuomo announces New Yorkers aged 60 and up will be eligible to receive vaccine as of tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Boom, boom, boom. Cuomo in New York. New York City. All right, that's huge. Epic. Good deal. BlackBerry's in the news. Teams up with DOGE to create a smart driving experience. So BlackBerry, they're doing something cool right now. All right, Oren, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much. Website are you talking about right here on the screen? This right here. This is the WEBULL desktop app, if you're looking at it. And again, first, thank you so much for visiting the channel. My name's Corey. I'm the host of Pop the Chart. And so this is the WEBULL desktop app. If you look in the description right below the video, right below what you're watching on the stream, there's a link to WEBULL. You can click that link. It's a referral link. You sign up. They give you 2 free stocks. One, I believe, for signing up, and the second one if you deposit $100. There's also ways I think you can transfer over stuff. Oh, okay. So you're in the UK. Oh, you're in the UK. Well, shout out across the pond. Shout out. I'm not even going to try to do the British accent. I'm not going to try it because it's probably absolutely terrible. But but that's huge, and we are talking across the pond. So, do you have some stake here in the U.S. market? Curious. OCGN. Okay, OCGN. I have heard of OCGN. Did you say OCGN or OPGN? Because we've been following OPGN right here. Anyway, OCGN. Let's take a look at it. Irish. Oh, I'm supposed to be, from what I understand, have a little bit of Irish in me, but I don't know. I'm a little bit of a mixed bag of everything, but the majority of me runs into the Native Americans. I run into the Native Americans. My grandmother was a full-blooded Cherokee Indian, so Native American, full-blooded Cherokee. So I have a little bit of that in me. Mixed bag. OCGN. All right, let's take a look at it on a I want to see it on a macro scale. So let me look at it. Let me look at the days. I always kind of pull out. I want to see. Ooh, man. Phew. Dang. So boom. Well, okay. So you had a big run up. You had your big run up. And then you had your consolidation. It's moving off. It looks like it's trying to make a floor right about here. So you got a floor and it gapped up. Floor is sitting right in that vicinity. Now again, if I go to the hour chart, that might be a little easier. There we go. Let's do the hour chart. Okay. Day chart's better. It's being funny. So let me set up a drawing for you here. Let's look right here. Right about there, okay? We've pretty well set up some sort of floor. You hit it 1, 2, 3, 4. So floor sitting what looks to be right around, what's that, 7? Let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, there you go. There's your floor, 784. You're setting a floor. There. Now, as for a ceiling, probably right in this area right here. So, ceiling. Right in that area. About 1083. You see that pull up, come back down. I think you might test that 784 mark. And I'm not, keep in mind, Oren, I'm not a financial advisor, right? I'm legally obligated to say that. I just follow lines and trend lines. The other thing you want to look at, and let me pull it out again. You zoom back out. You want to look at this too, because this is huge. You want to look at these trend lines. You want to see where you're moving, all right? All right. So you have a channel, okay? It is upward. The key is that right at that 784 mark? That's the key. So you want to look at that. You want to keep an eye on that. If it drops below that, maybe you want to check it, right? If it continues to move upward here, maybe watch and see if it moves upward this way and comes back and test that 1083. 1083, after that, it tends to do a little bit of a pop, okay? So, you know, that's my 2 cents. That's what I think about it. Again, that's your levels, maybe technical levels for you. So as far as charts, a real quick thing. So down here I have the RSI. RSI is basically saying if a stock is oversold or overbought. All right. If it goes high up here into above 70, then it's considered basically overbought, which basically means that there's a lot of selling pressure probably going to come into the stock very soon. If it goes down below the 30 mark, if it goes down below 30, which you see right here is 30. If it goes below that, then it's oversold, which ideally means you're going to have a lot of buying. So that's something to watch. And then you got this line here, this green line is set up as a what we call the 200 EMA, exponential moving average, which basically is 200 days average. The 200-day average. So this stock is tracked for 200 days, and this is the average. And then up here you have the 15. This is just 15 simple moving average. Just basically MA. They'll just call it 15 MA. So when you see this green line, that 200 underneath that 15, that usually symbolizes bullish territory. Basically, stock is doing well. As soon as that 15 comes underneath the 200, that's when it goes into bearish territory. So that's really what you want to look at. Over here, you got level 2s, which is basically people buying and selling. And this shows you kind of how much buying versus how much selling. If you notice, there's a lot more green than there is red. So that tends to shows you buying. And you can see how many is being ordered. So that's just a real quick take you to school on charts. There's all kinds of videos. There's a person that I never watched this person. I need to watch him. I've heard him recommended. I read some books on charting, so that's where I got a little bit of my information, and watched a lot of YouTube videos from just YouTube live streams. But so anyway, there's a person named Rainer. Is it Rainer Teo or? I have to type it in here. I keep trying to remember the person's name. YouTube. Again, they've been recommended. I need to watch. Rainer Teo. Yeah, Rainer Teo. That's it. I was right. This guy right here. Hold on, my screen's being goofy right now. This guy right here, Rainer Teo. This guy. Check him out. He's got 980,000 subscribers. I'm like small potatoes compared to this guy. But he's legit. He's got all kinds of information from what I've heard. So check that person out if you want to learn a little bit. There's some books. There's a guy that I actually read on. His name's Tim Sykes. I read on him like last year, and he's like a day trader guy, and so I just learned a little bit about stuff from him. And then I follow a few other YouTubers like Trace Trades, Matt Kors, Jason Allen Money. There's a few people that I follow, and I'll bring them on the channel and let you watch their videos every now and then. So outside of that, let's go back to it. We were seeing GameStop move upward. Let's go yeah, there's the 5-minute chart. We're seeing upward momentum now. Got a little bit of some movement. AMC. Invo. AMC about to test that $10 mark, getting close to those highs for the day. Come on, you can do it. Let's see. Come on. Come on, break it. Break that high for the day. Look at that. That right there is called a George W. Look at that. You have a bottom here. You have a bottom right here. Bottom, bottom, and then you have a mover upward with a George W right now on AMC, and we are about to test it. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Warren. Thank you so much. Again, like I said, I'm new. I just started last week. Carlos is back in as well. Thank you, Carlos. Yeah, Carlos, you're the man, too. You're the man. You've been in it as well. But Warren, yeah, again, like I said, I'm new. I just started this thing last week, and I'm wanting to grow it. My goal is to continue this thing and be able to do this full time and support my family. And that's, I have a 1.5-year-old daughter, and I have an amazing wife who thinks I'm crazy and that I can't do. Not that I can't do this. She's back. She thinks I can, but I mean, she's got one of those like, all right, let's see what happens. So, I've even made a statement saying, I tell you what, I'm gonna take a pie in the face if we get to 1,000 subscribers. If I get my channel to 1,000 subscribers, I am gonna let her pie me in the face. And we're gonna video that. We're gonna shoot it, record it. We're gonna put it up for everybody to see it. So, yeah, it's nice to be able to watch it, and I found this news feed too. So this is what I like. I like being able to have the news right here. I'm actually talking to the company that does this, and we're trying to set up some type of promotion thing. I've been talking to a person, and maybe something that I can pass on to you, the viewer, as well, and all of us gain some help out of this, because I think this right here is like, news is key, right? Because the market moves on news. You get a little bit of some crazy news, all of a sudden, boom, everything moves. So I appreciate it. Again, like the easiest way, and the easiest way to grow this channel is just come in, check it out, increase viewership. I can open up a thing called super chatting. I can do that once I get to 1,000 subscribers, and I believe it's like 4,000 hours of watch time. So, I'm still a long ways away from that. Obviously, just started. So the more peeps, the more bulls, the more apes that find out about this channel and help me grow it. It's phenomenal. Speaking of AMC, we were talking about AMC just a minute ago. Cinedigm, which is another theater company. Let's see, reports. Prospect Capital entered third amendment to term loan deal. Cinedigm DC Holdings paid $3.5 million to Prospect. All right, let's see. Oh, there's no link. It's just basically the news. There you go. Third agreement to turn loan deal. Okay, so basically they're saying, hey, we're continuing, we're working. But Invo halted again. What? Halted on circuit breaker to the downside. Oh, because it was moving downward. That's why. It had some downward movement. Anyway, up 215% for the session. Currently, yep, 215%. It's right on. Told you that news is it's legit. They were talking about CNBC, some articles from CNBC. It was crazy. The article, it came across right here in the news feed, and then like I had the CNBC feed pulled up, and I dragged it over, and you actually seen what was happening before the stream even had it. It was insane. So that news is legit. It's like right on, up to the minute. So Carlos, staying on top of market news, and I was just talking about that right here, news feed. So, I'm gonna get something squared away, and when I do, I'll put a link. I'm gonna put a link to this feed. Once I get this thing squared away with the company, I'll have a link, and you'll be able to click that, and you'll be able to check it out, because I think that'll help you out as well, Carlos. So, I don't want to send out any deets yet. I don't want to get jumped the gun and, you know, get into like legalities and all that. But as of right now, this is what I got, and I'm gonna work on getting that for you. That's what I'm saying, Oren. I don't want to say the news company because I'm afraid they might jump the gun and say, hey, I'm trying to. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can get a link squared away, because they did send me a info like thing to be able to do. I just got it. Like I've been talking to the person the past couple days, and I just got the info. So there we go. We're about to test it. AMC GameStop might get a little bit of a run here in just a minute too as well. We'll get it. We'll get the news feed out there. We'll get it squared up. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we're gonna do. Oh man, AMC hit that $10 mark. Come on, keep moving. Here we go. We're about to get. If you're new to the channel, we do this thing on Pop the Chart. When the chart pops, when I get what I call a pop of the chart, we do something special, and I will get that up around here in just a second. Oh, Hi-Fi. Hi-Fi's been in here, hanging out here for a while. One of my regulars. Oh, Hi-Fi. Thank you so much, first and foremost. But Hi-Fi's one of those guys that feels like when the market's red, he's green, and when the market's green, he's red. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you're not shorting on me over there, are you? You're not shorting on me. Get that out of here. Come on. Get it out of here. All right, here we go. Come on, just a little bit more. Let's set one more high. Come on, 10:01. We get 10:01, I'm gonna do it. 10:01 on AMC. Come on. Let's go. 10:01. You can do it. I know right now you're banging your chest like the Wolf on Wall Street right now. You're come on, 10:01. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Again, there's a lot of selling pressure, but push. You can do it. We got that George W. Come on, we get that run. Let's go. George W. 1001. The Bulls are waiting, AMC. The apes in the live stream are waiting for this pop the chart call. Let's see here. We got a options alert on BHC, by the way, an options alert. July 16th, $35 calls, currently setting at 34. So yeah, they're almost there. That's not as good as AMC's $27 option call. And GameStop had a $600 option calls. Insane. Come on, 1001. Right here. Do it. Push it. You're almost there. 1001. It's really fighting. We got 8. That's because we got 82,000. Look at the sell wall right now on AMC. Woo! There it is. We broke that sell wall. That was ginormous. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It's time for a pop of the charts. Say it with me, popping the chart right now at 11:38 on March 9th, 2021 on AMC. Getting above that $10 mark, ladies and gentlemen. We had some options going in the money right now. Look at that, 35,000 on March 12th. Now officially in the money on the option calls. That's huge. Boom, boom, boom. George W., you are awesome. We love it. Again, if you're new to the channel, that is what we call a pop of the chart. Look at it run now. AMC moving. I'm curious to see if GameStop follows in the footsteps. Considering in recent history, these two stocks have practically been married. Although in the past week or so, it was kind of like, I don't know. They had a little bit of like a legal separation, I guess. Yeah, I did a good bobblehead right there. You can do like a Pez I would do a Pez dispenser, but that might look a little weird. Yes, I did the bobblehead. You know. It goes right with the music too if you do it right. Somebody's gonna like save that and turn that into a GIF. I'm gonna become like a meme with my head bob. Yeah, all right. Back at it. AMC just moving. That was a huge buy wall. I mean, 82K. I mean, we typically see like 11,000 and you're like, oh man, that's huge. 82, and we just like boom, like the Kool-Aid man right through there. Oh yeah. Oh wow, I need some water or something. My voice. Oh yeah. Where's it at? Hold on. Wait a minute, I don't know. Is it? It's jiffy. I should be all right. This should be all right. Where's it at? Oh yeah. Well, I should probably have like Macho Man Randy Savage on here too. There he is. Where's the Kool-Aid man? There he is. Right here. Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah. And then you got Macho Man Randy Savage snap into a Slam Jim. There you go. Oren and Carlos is like, who is this dude? Who is this guy? Who is this Corey of the Pop the Chart? He is insane. Playing all kinds of crazy music, bobbing his head, putting GIFs on the screen. Hey, it's entertainment. That's what we call it. Entertainment. Yeah, it's funny. I was talking about Pez. There's a new show on Netflix called The Crew. It's got Kevin James in it. It's I don't know if you watch NASCAR racing, but it's based on like NASCAR. And there was a scene in the first episode. I watched it last night, and one of the characters in it, she meets this other character, and they're like, again, I'm not ruining anything. This is just a small little stint, so no spoilers here. But it's just like she meets this character, and she's like, "Oh, you're the weird person, right? The one that had that like weird thing." And she's kind of looking at her like, "What do you mean by that?" And she's like, "Yeah, you do something weird. What was it?" She goes, "I collect Pez dispensers." And then the lady's like, yeah, that's it. And she just kind of looks at her like, a lot of people do it. A lot of people do it. Pez dispensers. I'm curious, do any of you collect Pez dispensers? If you do, tell me what you got in life. I'm curious. I ate Pez when I was a kid. Pez was legit. That and Fun Dip, yeah, a little package, you put it in, put it out here. Fun Dip, that was big. And then they always had those like big giant pixie sticks. I always see kids carrying those around. Pixie sticks. Look at that, AMC, rocking and rolling. There was somebody on Trace Trades on the on his live stream this morning saying, "Oh, GameStop's better than AMC," and he's like, "Oh, dude, whoa, hey, man, no negativity here, all right? We're in this together. We're a team. It's a team effort." But for that guy, just so you know, AMC's popping right now. Oren, I am in the AMC game. I do not have any GME. I apologize, not to upset you, but I have 1,000 shares currently of AMC. So I am rocking and rolling in AMC right now. That's where the a big portion of my portfolio is right now. I'm invested. I am in with all of the apes. I am in on the. I actually I'll tell you how far in I am. All right. I'll tell you how far in I am. Last year, I went big in on the oil because I knew it was going to be one of those recovery stocks. I went big in oil. I had an oil stock that I'm in. All right, the oil stock, I made a little bit of profit. I was like, I'm all right. And then AMC was such a big deal. I was like, you know what? I got to get in on this. I got to do this, right? Like, this is huge. I feel it. It's a cause. Everybody's in this together. We're working together, fighting the hedgies. So I'm like, all right, let's do this. So I pulled out of my oil stock, and I'm looking at my oil stock now, and it's like it's through the roof, and there's part of me that's like, you feel like you got a little bit of paper hands, right? You feel like you jump ship. The grass is greener on the other side, and I'm like, oh. But then there's the part of me that's like, no, come on, you went there for a reason. AMC is going to the moon, and it's going to blow that oil stock out of the water. Come on, let's go. Let's go. So yes, that's how invested I am. I'm that invested. I'm not selling. Diamond hands up in here. Diamond hands, ladies and gentlemen. Again, thank you to everybody who subscribed. I see my subscribing numbers are moving up, and I am stoked. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it so much. All right. By the way, the red over here in the newsfeed is either what they call an exclusive or hot. And if it says exclusive, it's kind of just it's the newsfeed. They're talking about what they do and whatever. Anyway, I keep every now and then you'll get that hot. It'll come in. It'll say hot. Okay, so Oren, big into the GameStop, big into GameStop, a little bit in AMC. Good deal. That's awesome. Hey, The more the merrier. Come jump on board. I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do with your money. You do you, I do me. But come on. Hedgies are trying to take our tendies. We don't want that. Get that out of here. We gotta eat. Right now, we're, look at AMC. It's going bananas. This bleep is bananas. Somebody call Gwen Stefani. AMC is going bananas. I'm gonna put that out. That's Stocktwits worthy on AMC right there. I gotta tweet that out. This is gonna be hilarious. Here we go. AMC. Come on. As soon as my computer decides to load, here we go. I got too much rolling right now. AMC. All right, here we go. I gotta post this out right now. I have so many screens pulled on my on my computer screen, right? I need another screen. I already have two. I need a third one. Look at AMC. Holy smokes. Man. My portfolio is loving me right now. It is saying thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. On this Tuesday, March 9th, 10 minutes shy. 10 minutes left in the morning, y'all. 10 minutes. Except for I don't know about the UK. You guys are ahead. You're like way ahead over there. Way over there. Across the pond. What time is it? If you're still in there, what time is it? I probably could just look, but I'm sure the live stream probably be a lot faster. Pong! Pong! We were talking about Pong yesterday. 10%! Look at Pong go! Atari moving, ladies and gentlemen. Beep! 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 Yep, that's what I'm talking about. AMC apes make cash. Oh, hi-fi, hi-fi. You are looking in the you're looking right now. You're probably like, you can't be coming up with this off the top of your head. You gotta be looking somewhere to get all this. Look at this. AMC running. Ladies and gentlemen, when is it gonna come up in the news feed? Come on. Come on. That's insane. You know what that means? We gotta do it again. It's worth it. It's worth it because it's just running. It's just running. Let's do it again. It's worth it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for another of the chart. AMC running. It's not even in the screen anymore. Look at this. Gotta pull it down. Look at that. That's beautiful. Had a big George W, hit that line and just ran. Don't you give up on me now, AMC. My portfolio is thanking me, and I'm sure if you're in on AMC, it's thanking you right now too. But I'm not selling. It's Diamond Hands. Diamond Hands up in here. Also, by the way, if you just joined the live stream, welcome. My name is Corey. I'm the host of the Pop the Chart live stream, covering all of your AMC GameStop news, along with the rest of the stock market industry. You got live news feeds to the right, news feed at the bottom, all in real time, updated from multiple sources. And they keep you going. We keep you going right here on this channel. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Feel free to hit up the live chat. Look at Palm. Palm's running. Let's take a look at it right here. I'm gonna pull it up. Palm. Look at it. Boom! Right up that level I set yesterday. Boom! That's awesome. Alright, back at it. AMC with a slight little bit of pullback. Again, probably just a little bit. We're not quite. Yeah, we are. Okay, sorry. We're a little on the, we're past 70 on the RSI, so you're gonna see some pullback. But, fabulous to see that. That's awesome. Hitting highs for the day at 10:45. And, yesterday we made some price predictions in the live chat, and one of my homies in the live chat said $11 by end of week. I said 13, but that $11 call, it's getting pretty close. Getting pretty close. Oh, thank you, Hi-Fi. Thank you so much. Thank you for keeping that up and keeping it running with the live stream and getting me my minutes. Give me my minutes. I gotta have those minutes. That watch time's gotta go up. If my computer wouldn't explode, I'd leave my computer on all night. We did that one time. I did that one time, and my computer like exploded. It was like, oh man, too much running. It can only take so much. So I had to give it a break at night. It's gotta have its sleep. Gotta have its rest. I try my best, all right? Again, thank you so much for joining the channel. Let's go back to Invo. Invo. Oh yeah, you had that. Well, here's what oh, my bad. Hold on a second here. Here's what happened with Invo. All right. It had that like halt, and then it just kind of so it's now setting a floor, or trying to at least. Somewhere in here is gonna find a floor. Let's figure out where it's gonna be at. Ideally, you would think it'd be right there. It's testing right there at 888. So keep an eye on that. It's 46 on the RSI. You got buy-in. There is a lot of selling at $9, so they're trying to keep it under 9. You see some buy-in, hopefully back up to 9. So just watch right there on Invo. Well, don't get... Hey, here's the other thing, right? I don't tell anybody what to do. I'm not a financial advisor, right? But if you get into something and you think, okay, I've got a little bit, and it's testing a support level and possibly going to fall. I mean, I don't say anything bad about someone taking profits if you need it, right? But like, if you have to take profits, take it. But again, like now AMC GameStop, come on y'all, we're going to the moon now. We're going to the moon, like, come on. Diamond Hands. Oh man, you do what you gotta do there, Carlos. You do what you gotta do. Wait, what? Robinhood restricted you? What? Oh, don't tell me that. Don't tell me Robinhood's doing that crap again. I don't want to hear about that. Get that out of here. See you later. Boy, old CEO Robinhood, man. I watched him on the hearing that they had in Congress on Capitol Hill here in the U.S. And he was there for a hearing, and he'd like totally spun it into an advertisement. He's like, they're asking him a question like, why did you do this? And he goes, well, at Robinhood we do great things, and these great things we do so well at, and da 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 da. It's like, dude, you're not answering the question, man. This wasn't give you the camera so that you could like make your company look good. I get it. I see what you're trying to do from a a PR standpoint. I understand. But this is Congress you're talking to. You're talking to Congress. You're not talking. This isn't an interview with a late night television show, right? Come on now. Anyway, it's almost noon, and I feel like we're killing it on viewership today. I just have that feeling. We got new faces, new names rolling in. I love it. This is great. We have people from across the pond. That's official. I had somebody talk to me last week from South Korea, and somebody from the UK this week. This is huge. That's epic. I mean, how insane is it that I can actually be chatting on my live stream with people from across the planet? I love it. And I would actually love to visit both of those places, by the way. I've never been over that way, never been able to go that way. I have been to the Caribbean quite a bit, which I do love. If you've ever been there, or never been there, it's beautiful. The Caribbean. I have visited that way, but I have not been across the pond. I need to do that. That is bucket list. So maybe I meet up with one of y'all up over there somewhere. You know, and we maybe do something cool. Oh man, cannabis in the news. Cannabis. Got some movers and shakers. Ignite, Agoraflora, BM, SV Labs, Red Light Holland. Cannabis in the news. I'm waiting for my midday update. They usually give me a midday update here soon. I'm waiting for that to come across. It's noon, usually right around noon. Again, hey, it's afternoon now. No longer morning. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm so excited. AMC. Trending #1 on Stocktwits. Yes. Yes. We got AMC trending. We got them trending. Look at that upward channel, too. That's nice. That's nice. Nice. Look at that. Oh man. I love it. Excuse me. I might have to run and get some water here in a minute. My voice is about to be going. I'm so excited. from all the craziness we've seen today, my voice is going crazy. I'm getting like pops to the voice, pops to the vocal cords. I'm just glad my camera is working good. This is awesome. I'm so excited to be able to say, hey. We had some issues with that beginning of this week, end of last week. Cameras, the apps weren't quite working right, and we got it all up and running now. It's a good deal. Good deal. The funny thing is, yesterday I was talking about something and I was trying to point it out on the screen, and like I literally pointed. I was like pointing at the screen, and I'm like, why am I pointing at the screen? I feel it's almost like you're standing right behind me. I'm like, you can't see me right now. My camera's not working. All right, fuel cell energy option alert, March 19th, $16 calls. $16 calls. And let's look at FCEL. They're at $14.97, so not too awful far, but they do have calls. Let's see. That's just an update on CNBC. We should be getting an update here really soon. I keep waiting for it, the big update. I'm curious. Let's see what people are saying about AMC right now. AMC and Invo, two of the stocks are following currently. It's still hanging in there. It's hanging in there. You had that, what was it, 888 is what I was talking about. 888, I think, on Invo. Someone just noticed we're trending. Yes, sir. Someone said, is this really happening? It's happening. It's happening. Let's oh, I gotta pull that up. I love it. Here we go, right here. This is what I gotta say to the person on Stocktwits that said, is this really happening? It's happening! It's happening! Yes, it is! Okay, it's happening! Boom! It's happening! Alright. Come on. They're a little slow today on their midday update. Usually, it's a little afternoon. I think they usually give us a midday update. I didn't see one unless it came across earlier. Not seeing it unless I missed it. Nope. All right. Well, it is what it is. We're at the mercy of when they send that across. It might be getting some numbers. Who knows? But I love it. I love seeing viewership increase. That's huge. Love it. I'm curious. AMC now, it's above $10. Let's look at options, because this is a big factor in the whole gamma squeeze thing that's going on. All right. These options were nowhere near this high yesterday. They are increasing drastically, and the higher these numbers are that get in the money by Friday, March 12th, the higher those are, the more the market makers. So, like, for those of you that might not know, like, about options and just the way it works, so they have these market makers. These market makers have to have the shares available, and so one contract. So each one of these numbers right here is considered a contract. And on those contracts, one of those, oh, hang on a second. My chair, it gets my cord every now and then. Pulls my headphones out, I can't hear. I go like deaf for like a second. It's like, whoa, where'd everything go? All right, anyway, so each one of those contracts right there on your screen, that's one contract equals 100 shares. So the market maker who provides that contract, they have to have 100 shares available. So take that 35,000 whatever times it by 100, and that's how many shares they have to have available to buy. Now what happens is, the more of these that go in the money, right? Anything that's below currently, see, this is the strike price right here, 10.25. All of these are in the money. Anything past this black line is out the money. That means it's not eligible. That contract, if it hits March 12th and that is not in the money, that contract expires, and that person loses what they paid. And this right here is what they paid, all right, for it. And those are times 100, so 92 cents for $11. 92 cents times 100. You do the math there, and then that'll give you the what they paid. They lose that. That's a premium, right? They have to pay that premium. But if they end up in the money, they get that 100 shares for whatever price this was, and it's worth this. So they end up actually making a large profit. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice, sir. And so when that happens and you get a lot of this options buying, they buy those options. Those market makers have to have those shares available. They purchase those shares, and as soon as they purchase those shares, all right, that kind of drives the stock price up. It adds volume. More volume, higher stock price. And then as that stock price goes up, as soon as that happens, you start seeing retail investors like you and me, and we start buying because we're like, hey, look, stock's going up. Let's get in. This thing's moving. All right, we buy it. Then you have those shorties, the people that are that want to put that stock down. We take them and we make them buy to cover, because now they're like, we don't want to lose money, so they buy. So what happens? Stock goes up even more. So now you're getting a little bit of a short squeeze. What happens then? More people buy options because the price is going up. So then it cycles. And that squeeze is infinite. It can keep going. As long as we're buying, as long as that's moving, it can go to the moon. Now, not too awful long ago, in the recent weeks, you guys seen a thing come out. There was an article or a little, I don't know, somebody posted it out. And you don't know how true it is, but it was a picture of Fidelity. Fidelity's like trending, like, hey, this is what the stock is expected to do based on current information, right? And it had it in May. It had AMC, and I don't get crazy. Again, I'm not saying this is going to happen, right? This is just what somebody posted. They had AMC at $636. What? Yeah, that's what I said. Anyway, so that's what we're looking for right here on the screen with this right here. And while we're talking, GameStop prompts U.S. to consider new rules for options shorts. Uh-oh. Let's see what they're saying. According to Bloomberg, the GameStop trading frenzy has prompted U.S. regulators to consider new rules for everything from short selling to investing with options and gamification. We were just talking about that, about options trading, indicating watchdogs are just getting started and responding to market mayhem. In a letter to Senator Elizabeth Warren, Acting Securities and Exchange Commission leader Allison Herron-Lee ticked off several rule changes that the regulators should seriously consider. They included toughening requirements for brokers that offer options tradings. Okay, so making it harder for people to do options. We'll see on that. New demands for brokers that sell their customers' stock orders to other firms, and stepped up disclosure standards for hedge funds and other traders who bet against shares. So there you go. Standards for hedge funds. That's news. I had to copy that out. Meanwhile, okay, here's more. There's more to it. There's more, ladies and gentlemen. Meanwhile, the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority oversees brokers said it's reviewing whether its rules adequately address the potential risks posed by smartphone trading apps that can urge investors to keep trading with technological prompts to nudges, warn, match. Oh man, see, that's the thing. That's the thing. This could end up being a good thing and a bad thing, because it's a good thing in the fact that, hey, they might try to restrict some of the trading for some of the craziness that you're gonna see from hedge funds. But the problem is, they may in return put more restrictions on just trading in general, and that in the end may not be what we really need for the retail investor, right? At the end of the day, us pushing for something could end up getting something else put into effect, which we didn't really mean to get put in effect, but could end up ultimately hurting us in the long run. So that is good news and bad news. All right, good news and bad news. The SEC is currently studying stock prices that deviate from their fundamentals. GameStop has highlighted that concern and surged despite not expecting to post a profit for years. So there you go. There's a lot of information. This article is insane. I gotta post this. It's huge. I'm gonna take this off screen so you can take a look at it. Big news coming across the screen. AMC running again. Moving on up. All right. One second, I am just posting this article out here. Yeah, the key in that was new demands for brokers that sell their customer stock orders to other firms and stepped up disclosure standards for hedge funds and other traders who bet against shares. So basically people that are doing puts and people that are shorting. So shorties are included on that. So that's big news. There we go. I had to post that out because that's huge. It's big info. All right. Back at it. We're back at it. All right.
I'm already getting some likes. I posted that out there about the hedgies and shorties. I already got some people saying, "Oh man, I like it. Big moves. Thank you for the like." Finra specialist said, "Sounds about right." That's huge. So I got someone that apparently they know a lot about Finra. Anyway, whatever. They said, "Sounds about right." So sounds good. I'm putting out some info, letting people know. Information. It's best when it travels. We still haven't got that midday update, so I don't know when that's gonna come, but I know one thing. This person right here's gotta get some fuel. I gotta go get some food, and so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn off the camera just for a minute, so I can go get some food, whatever, you know what I mean, and I will be right back very shortly. I get some water and some food. All right, gotta get some fuel. So hang in there. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be right here. So here we go. All right, I had to pop back on here. I was eating, but I had to because look at this. AMC is going to the win. Ladies and gentlemen, I had to stop lunch. I still have a banana to eat. I still got a banana, but I gotta do this. I gotta do this. This has gotta happen. Why? Why? Because AMC. Holy smoke. This is like the third pop of the chart today. Look at that thing run. AMC is blowing up. And look at it. Right as soon as I say it. Above session highs. 1050 level. Way above that. We at 1075 on the high already today. Man, percent on the day. We're almost 30 minutes past noon. And AMC is ripping. It's ripping, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I love it. I'm so excited right now. That thing is just, I mean, it's just, look at that. That is a beauty. That's a beauty. When you zoom out, look at it overall. Look at the day. Whoop. See you later. Say it with me. Pop of the chart. Pop of the chart. I still gotta eat my banana. It's gotta happen, right? Yeah. This stock is bananas. It's absolutely bananas right now. Bananas. Oh man. Love it. If you're in the live stream right now and you have AMC, you are so excited. This is epic. This is so epic. All right. As I eat my banana, I can, oh yeah, I can give you your market update. Hold on. It never fails. It never fails. I waited for the market update. Seriously, I waited. Look at this. Where is that? It was right here. I just saw it a minute ago. I just saw it. Where was that? No. There it is. 12:19. So check this out. I walk out of here to go get food and drink. I walk out, and no joke, I waited all that time. Right after noon, I take one step out, and all of a sudden, mid-market, and then the midday update. The midday update comes in. It didn't wait for me. It was like, nope, see you later. All right, so let's do it. It's the midday market update right here on Pop the Chart. All right, midway through the trading Tuesday, the Dow traded up 0.82% to 32,061, while the Nasdaq rose 3.5% to 13,051. The S&P also rose, gaining 1.84% to 3,891. And then the here we go. Leading sectors include information technology sector. Their shares rose 3.3%. And then top gainers in that sector was Canon, and Riot Blockchain. We talked about blockchain before. We talked about Riot. And top headlines. Dick's Sporting Goods reported better than expected results for its fourth quarter, but issued a weak earnings forecast for the full year of 21. Dick's Sporting Goods posted quarterly. Okay, that's just okay. That's all their Dick stuff. There we go. Anyway, we see it. It's right there if you want to read it. Equities trading up. Info and Pack and Renee Sola. Equities trading down. Acadia went down. Grayberg Vision and Stitch all went down. Oil, commodity news. Oil traded down 1%, so it's down just a little bit. While gold traded up 2.2%. Silver also traded up 3.2%. So there you go. There is the news for your midday market update. Ladies and gentlemen, we're seeing a good day. AMC saying, hey, $11, I'm coming your way. It's gonna happen. If you missed the banana call, you have got to rewind back at some point and look at the banana call. The banana call, a little afternoon, shortly before, right about 12:30. You're gonna have to mark that timestamp down. I came online, I think, just a few minutes before market open, so if you think about it, ideally, this should be like 3 hours in on the chart. Carlos, back in. Uh-oh. Zila running again. It is, look at it. There we go. Let's pull it down. Pull it down. It went up. It went in that channel. It's testing that that resistance level that I drew earlier, that 434. It's testing it. So this is where we test it, right here. And you're seeing it start to go crazy. We have a lot. Looks like a lot of buying. Big buy wall right there. They're working. They're trying to get through that mark. The RSI still a little, it's almost there. So, again, it's trying to make a run, and all is going to depend if it can get past that 430. What's that? 430. Hold on. 434. 434. That's where I got it set at. Invo. Yeah, it's more or less setting a floor right now. I'm here.